All right, I greet you, lovers of freedom. Quick one. This Austrian Austrian man, one of the think tank in Austria, that made a tweet about recognition of Biafra and equally apologized Biafrans for, for not doing the needful, or for the world or committees of nations of the world neglected them during Biafra war. He apologized and said, "We are sorry." It doesn't end in tweets. Over here, you will watch the video he made. Some people were like, it's fake, it's not true, it's this, it's that. Now, he has made a video appealing to US and other nations to recognize Biafra. Biafrans, ever since we've been fighting for Biafra restoration in this new dispensation, this man is one of the outstanding person, if not him, the first, a notable. Let me not use him first because Michael Robin is there because he's equally a think tank in US. He's one of the people who have stand out to advocate for Committee of Nations to recognize Biafra as an independent state. So Biafrans, I would like us to go to his Twitter handle or his X handle. That will be our job now. Let's sleep morning, afternoon, and night on his X handle, retweeting every of his posts, sending series of videos of the genocide committed against us by Nigerian state. Send the videos to him. Let's retweeting, let's reposting, comment, let's tell him our audio. Let us tell him our own story so that it will be easier for him. He will have enough materials to tell the world and the international community on the need to recognize Biafra. Very, very important. Instead of some people to be gossiping on WhatsApp group, we have seen now, if you want Biafra, if indeed you want Biafra, this one Abrozin Kebono, go to his page, go to his X handle, retweet his post. You tell your story to him. Yes, I know some people will not share this video. And some people, when he made a tweet, they never shared it. There is this narrative I'm seeing on social media. I say, sure. They said the reason why America came, or Donald Trump made that very post or very tweet about, genocide going on, Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, is because of a guy from, what's his name? A guy from Benue, and that pastor, that cried out that it has nothing to do with Brigi. Then I asked myself question, does it mean that they don't know that different quarters laid complaint on what is going on in Nigeria? Different quarters. Even there was a post, is it 24 hours news, in their news or in their post or in their distinct platform, they pointed out that the separatist group in Nigeria, we are part of the people that call the attention of Donald Trump or American government. 24 hours, either 24 news. They're like 2 or 3. media outlet pointed out separatists in Nigeria. Now, the question I was asking myself, if Simon happens to be here, will these people be saying this thing? Then you see the hypocrisy in some of the people who say they are fighting for Biafra restoration. The hypocrisy. You see the wickedness. So in other words, the same lobbyists you people were once praising, when Simon unveiled them, you guys were like, now we've started the journey. When Simon was posting when Ogenkere was visiting these guys on social media, most of you used it to do program. When he was visiting the U.S. congressman, this man that was, is it House of Rep, who was later, Donald Trump made the chief judge or attorney general of America. I've forgotten the name. When Ogenkere had a meeting with him, Simon posted it. You guys used the picture to make broadcast that this is what MNK wished, but the US sabotaged him. Today, you guys are saying that. So all those pictures you guys used to make program, are you guys telling us they are all lies? Are you guys telling us that pictures you guys we are using to make broadcast, saying now we are ahead, now we've arrived, now US we've entered the Congress, now we've entered the State Department, we are not telling our stories by ourselves. So all those things you guys were saying then, are they lies? Are they lies? Just because of the hatred you guys have where Ogenkere is, you don't even want to say this guy even contributed on the people that called attention, or Briggy contributed to the people that called attention of the U.S. Congress via their lobby firm or lobbyists. Do you see the wickedness of DCOG? Do you see the destructive envy in them? Instead of them to commend the guy, no. Okay, now, this very man now is not Ogenkere. I don't know if you guys will go to his X handle, repost all the things or every post he made. Even tell on your own side, tell him your own side of story about Biafra, what's your audio, what you've experienced in Nigeria. I don't know if you guys can still do that. Suddenly, people who we are calling the attention of America are now saying that they don't want America in Nigeria, that America would delay the coming of Biafra. Whereas you guys, when Simon was here, you guys were hailing him that he has penetrated the American Congress. Is that not what you guys were doing when Simon was here with us? Now, what have changed? Because it's not the person you guys like. Oge is not the guy you guys like. That is why you guys don't want to say, you want to discredit him in all area or all ramification. This is so appalling. That is to tell you that you guys don't even have Biafra. You don't even have Biafra at heart. Because you ought to know that Biafra first. The same thing DOS with their followers we are exhibiting where Simon is. The same thing is what you guys are exhibiting now. Tell me the difference between you people and DOS and their followers. What's the difference? Because to them, they don't like Simon. Whatever Simon do, or whatever Simon does, no count, no join. The same thing is what is repeating itself now. And then we are calling them all manner of names. You are calling DOS and their followers all manner of names. Today, what are you doing? Are you doing something differently? Are you doing the same thing? Are you doing the same thing? You don't even... It's so sad. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about you people. You are free to choose who you want to follow. At least we've seen that you guys don't even have Biafra. You don't even... Right now, you don't even know what is patriotism. Is it when Biafra comes that you guys will build the patriotism? Even if your enemy is the one that is doing something positively, you see it, you know it's true. The person is doing something positively for the restoration of Biafra. Even if it's their enemy, why can't you applaud their enemy for doing that thing for the sake of Biafra? That you applauded the person doesn't mean that your position have changed where the person is. But for the sake of Biafra, you will say, okay, in this one, you got it. But no. Anyways, Biafrans, this opportunity is rare. Please, I beg of you all, go to, what's his name? Go to his page, his X handle, retweet, repost, send him videos of the atrocities that Nigerian security agents are committing in Biafra land. I greet you all. Peace and love. Please, if the way we are preaching this gospel interests you, like the video, subscribe to the page and share. Subscribe to this channel and share the video. Peace and love. His name is Gunther Fehlinger Jahn. Gunther Fehlinger Jahn. Please go to his X handle, follow him, retweet every of his posts, comment, tell him what is going on in Biafra land. Peace and love.
Dear Christian in the whole world, and dear American President, dear European Union, this is Gunther Fehlinger Jahn speaking. I'm calling here from Vienna to recognize the Republic of Biafra. Biafra in ex-Nigeria, Nigeria, to my regret, and this is a non-working state, and they have committed genocide in 1967 to 1970 against the Christians of Biafra and the people of Biafra, and now they are all well, since the last 15 years, living in a terrible conditions. They are often led for some jihadists to kill them, and there is atrocities about atrocities. And it's much better for the people of Nigeria if Biafra becomes their own state, and they can sort out then inside Nigeria the other issues, or maybe there will be other regions which are better off in this non-working state of Nigeria. So ex-Nigeria must start with Biafra, and the international community, contrary to the 1960s and 70s, must support the independence of Biafra Republic. In the 1967-90, that tragic years, the West was at its weakest. There was the Vietnam War, and tragically Nixon, who was positive for the people of Biafra, but he did very little, and I want to apologize for his failures, and I want to especially criticize and also apologize for the Imperial UK and French governments who were actually supporting, due to all interests, Nigerian centralists' crackdown on the poor people of Biafra. And we, as Christians, as Europeans, should absolutely stand with Biafra and support them. And that's why I call on President Trump and on the European leaders, Ursula von der Leyen, please, I beg you, I pray, recognize the Republic of Biafra. It's no need for military intervention or these things. Just do the political steps of recognition of these poor people to have their own state, to live in security, and of course then recognition goes with the ability to be recognized and also to defend yourself. It's much better than having a military intervention in Nigeria, having the Biafra Republic equipped and armed to be able to defend herself against the potential invasion from the Nigerian centralist forces of that failed state. And so here the defense comes with the recognition, and that's exactly how we should do. Biafra Republic, please my friends, I beg you, recognize it and build a strong, viable state, part of the free world, and that's what I call the Fehlinger Doctrine and also the Fehlinger Economics. Build a decent state, part of the free world, no BRICS but OECD, no kind of alignment with genocidal Russia, but alignment with America, with the European Union, with the free world, and we will have a free trade agreement, open economics, Of course, the flat tax, I like very much, and the currency, which Nigeria never did, to join the Euro-Pact area. This is the best policy for West Africa, and Biafra will be a proud member of the Euro-Pact area, and this will be delivering much more prosperity in the future, and we will trade, and we will work together in the global partnership of NATO, and this is my call for Biafra Republic to be independent and to be part of the free world, alongside Fehlinger Doctrine and Fehlinger Economics. And I thank you very much for your attention. Please, President Trump, please, Ursula von der Leyen, be on the side of the light, of the good people of Biafra, of the Christians of Africa, and allow them their own state to live in security and peace and prosperity. Thanks a lot from Vienna. This is Gunther Fehlinger Jahn speaking. All the best. Bye.